So I'm an absolute sucker for a camo grind, an Easter egg hunt, all that kind of stuff when it comes to rewards that I think is worth it. Modern Warfare 2, I gotta give props where I should. I don't do that a ton here at this game, but they've given camos out way more than we've seen for quest line items and additional grinds compared to any COD game as of recently. From raid rewards, raid Easter eggs, seasonal mastery challenges, viewership rewards for things like COD champs, ranked play camos to grind out, and now one of the wildest quests I think I've ever seen for DMZ. But here's the thing, I'm an avid hunter for this kind of stuff, and this one even has me a bit, I'm not sure if the term over the top is most accurate, but man, it's an insane grind to me that the payout for the chance of potentially losing all your progress with one mistake, the payout's not all that great. Today, we're running down the process of how to unlock the new, honestly, I could probably say with confidence, rarest camo in Modern Warfare 2. I might make a bet now, assuming that nothing changes, that today, this is going to be the rarest camo we see in all of Modern Warfare 2. And we're gonna run down how to get it and if it's really worth it or not. As we go along, drop your thoughts down below. Think you'll attempt this, think it's one of those things that you'll never touch with a 30-foot pole, whatever the case, drop your thoughts down below. But if you enjoyed the video, you find it at all insightful, do me a favor and drop a like on it. And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing to stay there with all things Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, X-Defiant, and more. I'd love to have in the community. But for now, let's jump into it. So with Modern Warfare 2's Season 5 Reloaded update, we saw some new content in the way of additions, right? But the existing world of Mazrah was also changed on top of those new like maps, weapons, and all that kind of stuff we got. While in Season 5, we had that reveal event for Modern Warfare 3, which saw us blowing up Zaya Observatory, the map remained untouched in a formal capacity until this update. While yes, you could blow up Observatory in regular BR matches, ranked play, regular play, and DMZ all still had that same old map when it came to geography, buildings, and all whenever you actually went into the game. With Season 5 Reloaded, that entire hilltop is now destroyed with the passages to the underground bunker system clearly in play, even in ranked play, which is a bit odd to me. If it's not contested, good lord, it's an insane place to regain. My squad came out of there with roughly $60,000 in cash, like 5 UAVs, after calling in 3 at a time to get an advanced UAV, multiple precision airstrikes, durable masks, and so on. But anyways, that's also the case with DMZ. Some of the new Shadow Company missions actually even encourage going into that new play space. But in one of the back rooms tucked away in the belly of the bunker system is a static portable buy station. You can't move it, you can't throw anything to get it, it's just there well underground. The curious part though, you actually can't interact with it, or you can't until a certain point. This new buy station states that it requires radiation gas to access it. That means that you have to wait until the gas has completely overtaken the area and you're essentially trapped in the bunker system with the gas. So here's the hoping that you got a durable, maybe 2 or even 3 to get out of there for a potential exfil, or even if you have to race to get to the final exfil. But assuming you wait in there in that radiation, you can get things like a scuba gas mask, skeleton key, tempered stealth, medic, and comms vest plate carriers for the bartering system, and also a new permanent unlock of the serpentine weapon camo. So the barter recipe for this, well, it's 1 black cell hand cream, 1 chemist's acid, 1 heavy chopper fuel, and 1 skeleton key. So, okay, interesting lineup, some stuff that you may have heard of, some maybe not so much, but doesn't sound really all that bad, right? Only 4 items. Well, if it was only that simple. But let's start with the simple ones here. The Chemist's Acid, that's a new drop, Season 5 Reloaded added guaranteed drops to bosses, and that's the one associated with the Chemist in Mazrah. Kill him and he'll drop a container of that acid needed. The Heavy Chopper Fuel, that can be found in one of 4 static locations around Mazrah. The original train in that middle portion of it, a warehouse in Hafid Port, a cargo truck bed in Rohan Oil, and the warehouse east of Control Tower at Al Malik International Airport. These can be found in the same match, or if you want, you can use a secure backpack to carry them over if you want to progressively build towards those, but those are the 2 things that are pretty easy to find. The skeleton key, that's something that's a challenge reward for some things. You can barter to get it with, I think, a GPU and gold bars. So while they are still tough and rare to obtain, so what's the big deal here? I mean, we got 3 items already. They're all seemingly pretty obtainable. How hard can this last one be that we have to consider this as an absurd challenge to unlock the serpentine camo? Well, the black cell hand cream, this is an item that requires you to go into Koshi Complex in the secure buy station, this being where the shopkeeper is. To access that, you need a dead drop specific items requested to gain access, and then that changes every single time you enter the game. It's not a static recipe that you can go in game over game. But once you're in there, you can see the black cell hand cream, and this is something that requires a 3-plate medic vest, a comms vest, and a stealth vest, along with a single premium liquor item to be bartered for. The vest's kind of annoying, but you can get those all done in a single run if you want to in Koshi Complex. There's a specific safe that can be drilled with a diamond tip drill after killing both bosses, but the premium liquor, Well, that just starts this whole rabbit hole of stuff. You'll see what I mean in a second. But the premium liquor, you can't get that in Koshi Complex. For that, you have to go to Vondel, and for that, you have to acquire the Bomb Maker's Blend, the Bullfrog's Blowtorch. That's, again, something that will drop upon killing the Bullfrog boss, similar to how you get the Chemist's Acid when killing him, 2 calling cards from killing the Scavenger, and 2 bottles of vintage wine. But here's the thing. 3 of those things you can get on any individual run, but the Bomb Maker's Blend, you can't. For that, you have to go to Ashika Island, where you can obtain it at any buy station. Doesn't have to be any special one, but it's something you have to barter for. The Bomb Maker's Blend will cost you 1 Ancient Gun Oil, 1 Bomb Maker Screwdriver, again, that being the Bomb Maker's boss item, a GPU, and $200,000 in cash. Now, 3 of those things you might be able to find all in that one run in Ashika Island again, though with a wallet system, you can bring cash in to help. A GPU you can bring in if you have a secure bag. But again, the unlock tree goes even further because you cannot unlock the Ancient Gun Oil in Ashika Island. That's an item you have to bring in with you. The Ancient Gun Oil is obtained by being in, again, Koshi Complex with a regular buy station at the shopkeeper. There you can get the Ancient Gun Oil, which requires a diamond drill bit found in Koshi Complex again, 3 AQ laptops, chlorine, and a Damascus dog tag. You know, the dog tag you get for killing a player that was on a 10+ exfil streak. So you have to kill a player with one of those, which is incredibly rare to find as is. You have to kill them, and normally those may be some better players here, so it might be a fight in and of its own right. Then you have to stash that and trade up with it. So then you have to take all those items, go back in that sequential order, get that Ancient Gun Oil, the Bomb Maker's Blend, the premium liquor, and then you can end up trading up for the Black Cell Hand Cream. So you have to take all that kind of stuff that you end up trading in, secure backpack it, head back into Koshi Complex, get over to that secure buy station, and trade for the Black Cell Hand Cream. Then, and only then, are you ready to unlock the Kony Group's bunker buy station. You have to exfil with that Black Cell Hand Cream, do all that, and then hope you can make it to the Kony Group bunker, find that room with the buy station, camp until the radiation overtakes it, and then barter and trade for that serpentine weapon camo. So that's an entire process in and of itself, but here's where it gets just nuts beyond belief to me for this. Number 1, at any point, you could easily lose all of your progress. If at any point you die while extracting any of these items, you get downed, looted, and revived, but somebody took all your stuff, your game crashes, you forgot to switch to your secure bag, whatever, you could lose all of your progress and have to restart. So on a perfect run, this would take anywhere from like 3 to 4 more hours to complete. And the craziest part to me is that unlike prior Easter eggs in like raids and such, this isn't a group unlock. Let me say that again. This is an individual unlock. So if you main DMZ with 3 players, you and 2 friends or something like that, your entire squad wants this camo, you have to do all of this 3 times. All of that for a camo that, I guess I forgot to put it on screen for you, looks like this. Like, it looks cool, kind of, I think, but certainly not for what it entails. That's why, coming back all the way to the intro of this video, I'm just thinking to myself, like, I love grinds and everything like this, but I don't know if I want to do this one, because it's just going to be an absurd grind. It's going to stress you out, and the payoff, again, don't know if it's the best here. It has that off texture that's kind of like obsidian-esque mixed with the net design of snakeskin with an oil slicked sheen to it in game, but for all that kind of stuff, man, it's that's a tough one. Again, fundamentally speaking, I do love these kind of grinds, and I would absolutely be going for it personally if it was a better looking camo, maybe one that was animated. I mean, there was just a skin upcoming that was apparently leaked that looks like Into the Void from Black Ops 3 to a degree, but a bit more purple, a bit more animated. That one is certainly absolutely over the top. I know that's just kind of overkill on an animated camo, but honestly, for a challenge like this, something that takes that long and so much luck to a degree as well, the challenge itself is over the top. So I'd like my reward to be over the top too, if that makes sense. So the way I see this, from a fundamental standpoint, this is absolutely like a final DMZ mastery camo grind. We didn't have anything in that regard for this. We're probably gonna be seeing zombies camos here within Modern Warfare 3, so it's kind of like on a last second whim adding something to grind out for DMZ, and especially if there is no more support for DMZ after Modern Warfare 2, that is something that's very possible that this could be like that final, I don't want to say au revoir for DMZ because we still have another season and stuff here, but it's adding something that will take you a long time if you do go for it. And again, the potential that it could take, not on a perfect run, way more than 3 to 4 hours. And like fundamentally, I get it. I'm totally cool with it because it is something that takes you basically across all of DMZ. All the play spaces minus building 21, which is kind of weird. So like, it is that mastery level camo. I just personally wish the camo was a bit better. So that said, Infinity Ward, you crazy for this one, man. I don't know if I'm gonna go for this one. Maybe just because I have that massive fear of missing out on like rare items, but we'll see. Anyways, though, that is the camo. That is how you unlock it in this crazy challenge within DMZ Season 5 Reloaded. So let me know your thoughts down below. What do you guys think of this here? Do you like it? Do you think you're going to go for it? Or is this just one of those things you're like, hell no, not touching that ever? Whatever the case, drop your thoughts down below. But if you enjoyed the video, you found it at all insightful, do me a favor and drop a like on it. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing to stay up to date with all things Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, X-Defiant, and even more. Love diving in the community. We'll keep it up to date with everything. But for now, thanks so much for watching. My name has been Espresso. I'll see you later. Take care and peace.